Hi friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to the channel today. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. Today is going to be part 2. Well, it will be, I guess technically it's part 3, but it's part 2 of my completed colorings for my 2-year anniversary. The last part I showed you like all of my books like Maria Troll and Kirby, things like that, I believe. And then before there was the binders and portfolios. Now there is a playlist for this, so if you want to watch the entirety from start to finish, you can watch the playlist, or you can watch them each as I post them. I'm trying to break it up between my regular videos and kind of balance it a little bit, but I also want to get them out to you guys because I know you guys really enjoy these collection completed type videos. They're fun and inspirational. They're one of my favorites to watch, and we'll just kind of get started. I have a stack, and they're kind of like my small books, and basically the books that I have more books in my cart and books that were in a storage thing, and so I'm just going to show you the ones that I have colored in. Now I haven't pulled every book like the non-colored books. I've only pulled the colored in books for these videos because this is a celebration of my 2-year anniversary, basically my coloring journey, my coloring process. So I'm only showing you things that I have color in, if that makes sense. So without further ado, we'll just get started. I am going to start off with this one, which is a very small one. It's 100 Hugs by Chris Riddell, and this isn't typically a coloring book. This is an illustration book, and it says a book to warm the hearts of those who in need of a hug, which is very cute, and it's very small. And I have colored this little monster with the baby monster, and I colored this one with Batman and Catwoman. No, not Batman and Catwoman. I think it's Catwoman and Superman, or it could be Batman and Superman, but this character looks very feminine, the shape of the arms and stuff. So I'm going to assume it's Superman and Catwoman. And I've done this one of the little guys that look kind of like Cousin It's, but I made them all different colors. And these are all done in pencil. And I haven't done anything else. And this is standard like paper that you can find in like a novel. So it's just full of hugs that you can color. I put packing tape over some of them, thinking I'd like it better with them actually like sealed. But then I realized if you don't line it right, you can't pick it back up. It will tear the paper. So I learned my lesson with that. Next one I'm going to show you is this one. It's Ingen van Ling Dag. It's a postcard book by Emily Lena Oberg, and it's by Printworks. And I got this on Book Depository. They only had so many, and I picked it up. And I've colored this one. Little bunny. I think I colored it for my birthday last year. He has a sparkly present. I think it's really cute. And I like the color palette. It's really cute. And see, it did bleed through because I used alcohol markers. But I don't plan on sending these to anybody. I'm going to treat this just like a book. So, yeah. And if they fall out, I'll keep them in here, and I will get one of those smaller 5x7 portfolios and put them in that. Next one here is actually a book. It's called Fortunately the Milk by Neil Gaiman. And these are illustrated by Scotty Young. I think Scotty Young has some great illustrations, and I got this book so that I could color the illustrations in this book. Now I have read, well, I can't say I read because it was an audiobook, but I have basically read this book. It's a very, very cute story. And I colored this one. So I just colored those little characters right there. And I think I colored with Arteza pencils. Just the wax base Arteza Experts. So those are fun. And I haven't colored this part with the piranhas coming out of the water. But after I heard this story and I thought it was really cute and I like these illustrations, I think they're adorable, I knew I wanted to color in this book. And I think it would be a fun book to have just for the years and growing up and stuff, so I could read this to my grandchildren and stuff, and I can say I colored all the images in it. Next one is this pocket-sized book. This is Sherry Baldi, My Bestie's Alabella Buttons and Bows coloring book, pocket edition. I really do like pocket edition books. I think they're very fun and easy colors, nice and quick. And I have colored this one. Now I have taken one out that was before this one. It was actually that, well, maybe I colored both images. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Yeah, the image that was before this I took out because I colored and I put it in a journal. So yeah, I've colored that one. Let's see what else I've done. Make sure I don't skip off. Colored that one. A lot of glitter gel pen on there. Colored that one. I haven't marked the ones in this book. And I've colored that one. And this pencil was the Jane Davenport pencils. They're not that great of pencils, but they were okay. Next book I have is the Sweet and Simple Whimsical Girls, Mermaids and More to Color pocket-size coloring book, 50 portable pages, so there's no duplicates in this book. And this is a Clara Markova bookmark that I have colored and made into a bookmark with scrapbook paper. So I just started at the beginning here and I just started coloring it. So I'm just going to kind of flip through, and basically I just use alcohol markers and pencil for shading and glitter gel pen. There's this one. Little penguins are very, very adorable. This one. Wanted to try to do a blend with her hair, and she's got kind of a sparkly top with those watermelons. This one, it's a Valentine's one, and I made the lacy glove. It was a different effect because I wanted you to be able to see through it, which was fun. This one, this is a winter one. And I did the texture in the pom-poms. This one. One was pretty easy to color. One with the shark. There's a lot of blues on that one. I like how her eyes turned out. That mermaid. I'm not too hip about her hair because I use neon gel pen, but it's fine. She matches the bird, I guess. Then I bursted out the sun to make it look like rays. I don't know if that was done very well, but it was an idea. So this one, I shaded her hair with pencil. She has pretty eyes too. This one with the pig. Very cute. And there's some sparkle gel pen on that, and I even put some on that jar down there. This one, the Halloween girl. She reminds me of that mom on E.T. when the mom dresses up as a cat. She has these like kind of leopardy type pants, and something about this reminds me of that. There's this one with the frog. I've actually done quite a few in this book. And that's the one I'm at next. I've just been going in order. And I think that's supposed to be Dorothy and Toto, because you start going into the Wizard of Oz characters after that. So that are all of those. And these are all by Hannah Lynn, by the way, if I didn't mention. I have the Enchanted Faces pocket size by Hannah Lynn as well. I was so focused on working on Sweet and Simple, I was like, okay, I really need to work on this one too. So I have done some in this one. These ones are more recent. Did this one with the blue. Really like how her skin turned out, and I like how I gave the pink front highlight. I think that works for her. Something very Avatar-like an Avatar fairy. Did this girl, wanted to do a darker skin tone but with a lighter hair color, just as something different with the red polka dot bikini, like that song. So that's fun. And she's got glittery earrings. And that's as far as I got in this book. I haven't done any more. Yeah, just 2 in that one. I've got this one, which is Grayscale Minis Pocket Size Fantasy Art Coloring Book by Selena Fennick. And this one, I did a few. Just done this one, the guy and the girl. It's very romantic. And there is stickles on the wings there. You can see. You can tell I've used something that bled a pink color. It was so long ago, it's hard to remember. This was the first page I did in this book. This one is all done with pencils, except there's a little glitter gel pen in the center. But there's that one. I still like this one. I think she's really pretty, and I like the way her dress turned out with all the folds. And when I see chairs like that, I automatically think they're red or purple. And I did this one too. This was another first in this book. And it has a gelato background. I really like how I made her dress kind of see-through. Like, you can't see, but it's like chiffon. You can see the shape of her bodice there. Now, I could have like crept these up and made it so there was more skin showing, but I'm a pretty modest person, so I wanted it to be fully covered. And I've done this one with the mom and the children. I think I did this for a Mother's Day or something back in like 2019, because it's pencil and I've burnished this pretty good when I was pretty hard on my pencils. Yeah, you can like see how hard I push. But yeah, still like the hair color. I think it's really pretty. Kind of matches that tree a little much, but I really like it. And I have this image in the bigger book, the bigger fairy book, so it'd be nice to do that one again. And then I've done this one, which is a Christmas one. I think I did it last year. And the marbling effect I actually did with Jane Davenport pastels, I remember. and this is pretty much alcohol marker. Yeah, so those are those out of the Grayscale Minis Pocket Size Fantasy Art by Selena Fennick. Next one I have here is Faye Adorable Minis. This is the cute fantasy coloring book, and I'd like to get the other mini one, but this is the only one I have of the Faye Adorable Mini. Here is the first one. This one's been done with Black Widow pencils, I remember. I think I did it around Halloween or something a couple years back. There's some kind of orange. Oh, there was a page here that my daughter colored and she bled out, so I took the page out. I was just trying to think what bled, because look, she didn't have a blotter sheet either. And then I did this one. This one was pretty much all glitter gel pen, or all gel pens, except for the blue on the moon. And that was April 2021. I need to start doing this again on my pages because I think it's fun to date or sign your pages. It's a good personal touch. I think that's all I did. I have this book, which was gifted to me. It's called Too Many Weirds coloring book, and it's by Lillian Ruse, and it says a place for all those too many spookies and weirds. First off, you can tell that this is set up differently. The images are over here and the words are over here, so it's weird. And I've done this one, the panda. And I think it says on the back, Panda Tsunami. That's what they call it. I like pandas, so I colored that one. It has washi tape on the border. Wasn't anything too extravagant or anything like that. It's just something to keep busy. Yeah. Something different and weird. There's that one. I'm just gonna move my little stack here down. Next one I have is the Audrey Hepburn Wit and Wisdom to Color and Display coloring book. It's a She Said It Best book. There's also another one like this. It's a Dolly Parton book, and I have the Dolly Parton one, but apparently it wasn't in my cart. It must be on a shelf somewhere, so you'll probably see that one later. This one's illustrated by Kimma Parrish, and a lot of these are like testers. Like that was testers for different pencils. And I colored this with some kind of marker, these little green leaves. I have one complete in here, but like there's another test. It's a great book for just testing things out. This is the completed one. I don't even remember what pencils it was. I think I got this book in like 2019 or 2018. It says, I've had my share of difficult moments, but whatever difficulties I've gone through, I've always gotten the prize at the end. And do I have any more that I've tested? That one, did some leaves. That's all. I have this one. Oh, looks like there's a little sticker. Probably came off of a little notebook. I got it. Okay, so this is the Coloring Postcard Book. It's a Japanese postcard book. I don't know the actual title of this. Here's the ISBN if you guys are curious. But they just have little postcards. One's colored, one's not. And I have colored this first one. here. This is theirs, this is mine. And I've added stickles right there. And these are done with the Arteza watercolor pencils because I wanted to see how this paper did with watercolor pencils. That's how it turned out. I think that bird is really cute. Now we're going to go into my Lulu Mayo completed coloring pages. And these aren't in order of release. This is just in order of how I stacked them. First one I have here is A Million Owls by Lulu Mayo, and I have colored this double page spread, and this one has a date on it. It says 10/5 of 2019, and I think this was a buddy color with some friends. And the background is done with gelatos. I actually put washi tape down first to create these perfect stripes, and I really like the effect. It almost makes it look like they're on top of wrapping paper. And I like the color scheme that I went with here. I tried to keep it to the same color scheme throughout. And there's colored pencils. There looks like there's some gel pen on here, and the gelatos, and then this effect is done with eyeshadow, I'm sure, because I didn't have the Jane Davenports at that time. And something I want to share with you guys. See this line, these lines right here? This is what happens. I learned my lesson, but if you color in a coloring book and you think, oh, I'm using pencils, I don't need a blotter page, you still want to stick a page underneath, especially if you push hard, because the ink will transfer. See this owl right here? His face is right here too, because the ink has transferred over here, and I can't erase it. I have a lot of books that have this problem because I didn't know this back in 2018, 2019, and I just colored. And now I have a lot of books that are technically ruined because of this. So make sure if you are using pencils, especially if you're a heavy-handed colorist, put a white sheet of paper behind this or a cutting mat or something so that you won't have ink transfer, especially on those really expensive books. This happened to me in one of my Erie books as well. So just want to give you guys a heads up. Next one I did is this double. This one took forever. And I think when I got to these leaves, I was just done. This was 10/8 of 19. And these leaves are done in gelatos because I was done. Because this is mostly pencils. And yeah, I was past the point of no return. I wanted to be done with this page, but I'm glad it's finished, and it's another finished page in my collection. And this is definitely shows how much I've grown as a colorist, because I don't color like this anymore. Again, you can see the image transfer right there because I pressed so hard. So just FYI on you guys. So there's those. Next one I have here is A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo. And I've done these two. This one was a buddy color, all gel pens. I think this was with Ren Kelly if I remember right. This one is done with all watercolors. I did shade a little bit with Prismas, but basically it's all watercolors. So you can use water medias in this book. Just be careful with the amount of water you put down on your page. And I also did this one. This one was done in February 2021, and that one was also done with Ren. I remember. I think she had a goal to finish this book, so I was helping her reach that goal. I like how this one turned out. This is a base of Crayola Super Tips, and I've used a little bit of pencil, but not much, and gel pen, and the background is gel crayon, I believe, or it's Distress inks, one or the other. Yep. So that's a million sloths. Next one I have is my favorite one, which is dirty. It's a million bears, beautiful bears to color. And I have done this one, the washing machine page. This was my first page in this book. I love this book. During this time, my son was younger and he was obsessed with washing machines. We would get those little washing machines from the doll section at Walmart that actually spin, and he just loved them. I think we went through 5 of them, and he's autistic and he just found it fascinating. So I had to color the washing machine page, and I thought it would be fun to make all these pandas different colors, like they needed to go in the wash because they were all different colors. So yeah. It was fun. I can see all the lines. I can see that I wasn't the best colorist here, but it was fun. So that's all that matters. And a little bit of it has transferred over here. Here again, you can see I didn't have a paper behind here, so I've wrecked this. I think I can color over it, but it might show some problems. See right here again. This one is a double page spread. I think I did it with Jess Gummy Bear colors, I think. So I did it with. She wanted to do the toaster page and I wanted to do the bubblegum page. So I said, how about we just do both? And so we made it a double page spread, and I just carried on the color palette throughout the whole thing. The blue on the bottom here is Inktense pencils. And I did Inktense base over this toaster, but then shaded it with Prisma. Same with the gumball machine. There's glitter gel pen. I created the circles on the background. Yeah. And the circles on the background, I used a helix circle thing, so you can get perfect circles. Really love this book with all the bears. I really need to come back to it. It's really cute. Since pandas are my favorite, that's probably why I like this one so much. Next one I have is A Million Unicorns, Magical Creatures to Color. Looks like I flagged 3 here. Oh, so I've done this. I completed this side. And I did the clouds and stuff on this side so that I could pick up where I left off. I think I just lost momentum after doing this one because I wanted this one to be the day scene and this one to be the night scene. And I wanted the buildings to be all rainbow because I thought it would be fun. And so I just need to go back and do this one. And this background's done with all Prismacolor pencils. But knowing what I know now, I don't think I'd do that again. Just spends too much time burnishing, I think. But yeah, that's that one. Very vibrant, very fun. Next one I have is this one, which is the Narwhal. And all the little narwhals are done with glitter gel pen. And then I colored this big one with pencils, but then I put glitter, I think it was glitter nail polish, or it could have been, oh, it feels like Mod Podge. It's extreme glitter or sparkle Mod Podge on top of that to give it some shine. And I think this one was a buddy color as well. And then I did this one. This was my most recent, and you can tell I've used gel crayons and Distress inks. I really had a good time with this one, and I love how it turned out. It's one of my favorite pages in my Lulu Mayo books. Just fun. With the neon glitter gel pens as the tentacles, because I think that if you've ever been to an aquarium and they turn off the lights where the jellyfish are, they glow, and I think it's just so cool. So yeah, there's that. Next one I have is A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. I've only done one in here, and it's just this first part. And this has all been with glitter gel pens. I did the entire thing out of gel pens. I hadn't done a full glitter gel pen spread in a long time, and I want to say Lisa's Coloring Corner had a hashtag last year that was a glitter gel pen challenge, so I decided to take on that challenge and color this entire thing with glitter gel pen. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think they're all pretty much the A&Art glitter gel pens. If I want to really glitter this out and seal it, I could take my extreme glitter or even my sparkle Mod Podge and cover this entire thing. That way it will seal it down. That way excess glitter won't go everywhere every time I open this book. But yeah, that's how that one turned out. I have this one, Amelia Mermaids by Lulu Mayo, and I've colored this one. I think this one was for like a Gemini prompt because I needed to color 2 girls, and this is how it turned out. I didn't want to color all these individual things, so I just colored the whole thing yellow. And I put stickles on her microphone. I think it's cute. Perfect little twins. Very cute. Did I not do anything else in here? I guess not. I've only done the one. Yep, just the one. Alright, now we're going into my Carla Magana books. Now I do have more Lulu Mayo books, I just haven't colored in them. And hopefully I will get to those soon. Starting with my first one in Carla Magana is the Macaron Sketchbook coloring book. And you can see I have lots flagged in this one. I've colored this one, the first girl. I think it's supposed to be Carla herself, having a drink of coffee or something. There's really no rules in her books. You just have fun with it. There's the next one. There's glitter gel pen on there. You can see it. And I used white jelly roll to put in these stars, and as you can see, they're faded quite a bit. So I could go back in there and use my Uni Signo, and I bet they'll pop right out. The next one. This one I was just messing around. I don't think it turned out very good, but it's another one completed. So there's that one. This one I really like. So that's how she turned out, and I added the polka dots to the background. She was fun. Alcohol markers and glitter gel pen, pretty much. This one. I was basically trying to use markers that I had left over. It was like my leftover markers from old packs of markers. So yeah. Then I did this one, and I think this one's really cool. I think she looks like Marilyn Monroe. There's glossy jelly roll glaze on there, and stipples. Oh, she's fun. I like her. So there's those. Next one I have here is the Wee Wickeds coloring book. And I have colored this one, which is the tombstones. And I've added these boxes. And there's glitter in those boxes. Those are acrylic paint. Like glitterific paint, probably. So that's how that one worked out. I did this one, the owl, purple owl. There's this, which is another glitterific paint, I believe. And these lines right here, I created with a ruler. I wanted to give a different texture and feel, kind of like journaling, and added some washi tape and stickers. Yeah, just fun with that. And then this one, I used my Ohuhu pastel markers, and then I outlined them with neon gel pens. And I like how bright and fun this is. Didn't put any glitter on it, which is surprising, I know, but I think it's so bright and vibrant. It's just so fun. So I think it worked out just fine. Next one I have is Hot Tropics Tiki Pinup Coloring Book. And this one was gifted to me from a friend. And I think I colored this. I don't know if we buddy colored this or not. I know I wanted to color it because she gifted it to me. Can't remember if it was a buddy color or not. I apologize if, yeah. But it was done April 2021. And I wanted to make her kind of look like Ariel. But I gave her a yellow top instead of a purple top. And yeah. I like adding the date within the picture. So I need to start doing that more and more, especially in pictures like this. That helps me, kind of like it's a journal. Next one I have is Spooky Sweets by Carla Magana. This one was a gift as well. This one was from Misty. I did this grayscale one in the front here. Just wanted to see what her image would look like if I colored it in a grayscale form. So that's that one. Do I like it? It's okay. And then I felt like doing this one with an all green palette. Except it has a gold gel crayon in the background. So it's very sparkly. Because I used Pentel Sparkle Pop Gold as well. And she has 2 different shades of green in her face. I really like to do that when I do these characters, and I'm not worried about creating harsh lines because it's so sketchy. It's almost like block coloring. I really enjoy it. So that's all of my Carla Maganas that have been colored. Now we're going into my Zen Doodles. This one is Zen Doodle Stained Glass by Deborah Muller. A lot of these ones I got from Book Outlet. So here's this one. And this is just done with alcohol markers. That's how it turned out. I followed the color palette and everything. And these ones, the color palette goes out like that, which I love, by the way. I wish that Color Questopia and Such and Such Diva and all those guys that do color by number did this. I like how it has a fold out. I really like it. So yeah, there's that. I have this one, Baby Animals on Parade by Jeanette Wummel. And I did this one. So this one was a buddy color with my girl Shayna from Shayna and Colorland. We did this 1 year for Danielle's birthday because Danielle loves turtles and her favorite color is purple. So we did this to basically say happy birthday to our friend Danielle, which is Danny Buttons on YouTube. Next one, I have a few in here. This is Baby Animal Safari by Jeanette Wummel. I did this first one. This one was forever ago. Had to been in 2019. I can't even tell you what I used, but I can tell you one thing. There is glitter gel pen in there. Look at the back. Oh, we've got permanent marker. in there as well. So, yeah. This is the day and age when I thought I needed to color every little bit. Boy, do coloring styles change. Oh, I just marked these little testers. So here I've tested out those Crayola twistable pencils in this book. It feels really nice because it's like really waxy, but I don't know, this hurt my hand just to do this one leaf. That's why I didn't get very far. This one I wanted to do just with glitter gel pens, and the little baby elephant, he's so sparkly and cute. I noticed it smears though. You have to wait a long time for it to dry, and I was just impatient, so I just left it. And I've done this one. This one has permanent markers and pencils and gel pens. Yeah. I did this when I was watching Rio, and the bird's name is Blue, and so I was trying to make it look like blue. The blue macaw. I don't know if it's supposed to be a blue macaw. It could be a parrot, but I made it a blue macaw. Next one I have is Zen Doodle Coloring Baby Forest Animals by Jeanette Wummel. And this one, I did this otter page. River otters, I think is what they are. And I will tell you, I had the Pen and Gear permanent markers from Walmart. When I was coloring with them, they laid down great in this book. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to do a pastel water. So I did the pastel water. And I noticed it was rubbing off on my hands. I'm like, I'm going to spray it. So I sprayed it with Workable Fixative, which is the Carla Workable Fixative. Then I went back in to do all the leaves with my permanent markers. They turned out so streaky. I wish I would have never sprayed it. I wish I would have done my water last, honestly, because these guys look 10 times better than my leaves. So yeah, I was very disappointed, but lesson learned. And then I added stickles to the water, obviously. And I think this was for one of the scavenger hunts that Danny Buttons did. It was like the prompt was otter or something like that. So yeah, I did the river otters. Next one I have here is Playful Puppies. This one's also by Jeanette Wummel. As you can tell, I just have fun with these Zen Doodle books. This one was a very bright color scheme. I think this was a color palette challenge that I did for a Facebook group. And I just went to town. I didn't care if colors were right next to each other. I just had fun. If I did this again, I would have made I probably would have made the dogs a solid color so they didn't blend in with the background, but it's fine, it's all good. Or I would have made the background a solid color so they didn't blend in with the dogs. And it was alcohol markers. So yeah. Next one I have here is Another Color by Number by Deborah Muller. This one's called Spring Awakening, and I did this one. For some reason, this color scheme seemed very dark. I don't know if this is a nighttime scene, and that's why it seems so dark, but I found this rather enjoyable coloring it, so that's a good thing, right? And it's one of those that has the flip out, like the other one. Sorry, just grab another one. This one is the Zen Doodle Coloring presents Keep Calm and Color On. This one does not have a completed page. This is like a tester. This was testing out Sharpies to see if you could blend them out with other Sharpies. because I had seen some images on, I don't know if it's Facebook or Pinterest or something, where people had blended remarkably, kind of like you would with a Copic, and they said they did it all with Sharpies. And I don't know if I believed them, so I tested it myself. And this is the best result that I could come up with. Now, I could have continued this through the entire thing, but I mainly just wanted to see how I felt and if I felt like Sharpies did blend well or if they didn't. So you can be the judge on that. Obviously, we've got real severe bleed through because they were Sharpies. So there you go. Next one I have here is Cheerful Inspirations, and this one, artwork by Bonnie Lynn Demaché, Justin Lustig, and Deborah Moore. And I did this one, and this one was a neon, or I think this was a highlighter challenge. It's like bam in your face. And it says, "You are beautiful." And that is so true. You are beautiful. And sometimes you need a reminder, but everyone, you are beautiful. So, yep, that's that one. Next book I'm going to show you is Cinnabun Dreams by Squishable, comfort food coloring book. This book was gifted to me, and I colored this one. And I just colored this one last year, I remember, because I'm so intimidated by food. This is the s'mores page. If any of you don't know what a s'more is, it is 2 graham crackers where you squish a piece of chocolate and a toasted marshmallow, and it makes this ooey gooey s'more yummy campfire treat because you toast the marshmallow over a campfire. That is why there's flames in the background. And I used Paul Rubin watercolor paints to base this entire thing because I needed so many different brown shades. By using my watercolor paints, the Paul Rubens come in a tube, I was able to blend the colors that I needed to blend to create the different colors I needed for this page, because a pencil set, a marker set, wouldn't give me all the shades I needed here. So that is how I went about this. But I did do some shading with pencils, and I did use some marker, which was water-based marker, and there is gel pen on the wrappers of the candy, so, or the chocolate candy bars. And I like how it turned out. It looks good. Next one I have here is this one, A Very Nice Coloring Book, Volume 3. I thought I had Volume 1 and 2, but apparently not. I guess I just skipped those and went right into Volume 3. And I have colored this one. And I colored this one for my birthday last year. And this is colored pencils. With a little bit of a distressed background. Very simple, very easy. Colored it within a half an hour. Really like this book. Nice, easy coloring, and it's kind of grayscaled a little bit, sketchy-like. And there, it's cute. Next one I have is The Happy Hoppers Coloring Book, Volume 1. And oh, these are both by Ellen Girarki and Nicole Percy, by the way. I've done this one, The Bashful Bunny. Well, he's not that bashful if he can eat a whole barrel of apples. And his name, this bunny's name is Hoppet. Did him a while ago. And then I also did the one behind it for my birthday last year. I was just wondering if there was some yellowing. And this bunny's name, well, his is the Rising Rabbit because of the balloons, obviously. And these are just alcohol marker, easy coloring. His name is Itty Bit because he is a small bunny. These are really cute images in this book, so lots of fun. Next one I have here is Starry Night One, A Magical Journey by Wei Shan Ong. I knew I couldn't get that right. This one was gifted to me by Anne from Colorful Life for my birthday last year. And I colored this one with the frog page. It just kept called out to me, and I loved how it had all these little feathers, and yeah, pretty much is straight colored, honestly, except her skin. I went over with an alcohol marker and it didn't look very smooth, so then I went over it with a Jane Davenport pastel to create more of a smooth texture that I liked, and this is how it turned out. And this is like a light green effect, and her feathers are light blue, and the cape is more of a light pink. And she's got gel pen on her as well. This is a very cool book if you've never seen it. Yeah, and I think there's 3 volumes to this book, if I remember right. Next book I have is the A to Z Creative Coloring by Kelly O'Gorman. This one bought on her Etsy, and like the year after she did this free thing where she gave all these images out for free, but now I don't know if you can get them for free. I think you have to buy the book, or you can get the PDF version. I've done letter A. So all the things in this are starting with the letter A. So we have an alien, an acorn, angel, anchor, astronaut, apple, apes, ark, alligators, an axe. And then I also have done J. So we've got juice and a jellyfish. He's holding a cup for the juice, I think. Jam, jar of jelly beans, jacks, a joker, jigsaw puzzles, and a jet. And there's jewelry as well. So these are really easy colors and fun to color. And this is really thick paper in this. Next one I have here is Mrs. Zukis Doodles coloring book. This book is absolutely adorable. Yeah, it is adorable. This one I'm actually going to leave out because I tabbed it, because there's a tiger one in here, and one of my prompts is color something with a tiger, and yeah, I'm going to color that one because it's really cute and easy. This one I did for my birthday last year. My favorite color is yellow, so I did this little guy, and my red marker bled out into his teeth, so he's got some cavities going on here, is my guess. Had too much cake or something. Okay, and this is a rub-on that I got from the dollar store. I did these guys, and they have glitter gel pen on them. Or not glitter gel pen, stickles. Look how fun that is. They're so cute. I love this color combo. That is why I did this. This is like a coral color, and this is like a turquoise color. I think this color works great together. A really good color combo. And then this one was my first guy. He was my pumpkin guy. I think I did him like on a Halloween. I wish I would have blacked this out so it was darker black. I've already glossy accented his eyes. I might be able to go around this and like the straps with a black just to make it darker so he pops off the page more. But this is how he came out. There's my pumpkin guy, and I'll show you the one that I was thinking about doing for my tiger prompt. This one right here. because he's in a tiger costume. I think he's cute. So that's this book, Mrs. Zukis Doodles coloring book. And then the last book I'm going to share with you guys today is this one. It's Sweet and Sassy Grayscale coloring book by Black River Arts, which is Curlong Douglas. And I've done this first girl because she's so cute with red hair. And I did her with cheaper markers because there was excess bleed out, I can tell. It's fine. I did this girl, and this one I tried to give her the idea of what I would look like on an average day, pulling up my hair. And I have glasses, as you guys know, and my hair color's like this, and I would be wearing slippers, sweater, just lounging around the house. I did this 12/31/19, so December 31st, 2019. And then I created this background because I wanted to give it kind of like a junk journal look. So it was fun. Fill in some space. And then I did this one, which is my watermelon girl. And she is so lovely. These are really easy, quick colors. Very effective and very cute. So that is all I am going to share with you guys today in this part 2 video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there was anything that stood out to you as, oh my gosh, that is my favorite picture, let me know down in the comments. If I do not respond to your comments either with a heart or a like or with a comment myself, I probably did not see your comment. I've been having some difficulties getting comments lately and refreshing comments. So if you do want to reach me, you can reach me on my Instagram, which is at Jamie's Coloring Love, or you can email me, which is jamiescoloringlove at gmail.com. So yes, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more of my completed coloring pages videos. Bye, friends.